Welcome to your chair yoga practice. As you settle into the chair, take a couple of breaths to find yourself coming into the calm of the practice. Maybe you close your eyes, let your hands rest in your lap, let your feet rest on the floor. And notice what's going on in your body. Take a couple of deep inhalations and exhalations to be present to the body. And perhaps you make the Ujjayi breath sound, a slight constriction in the throat, so that you can hear your breath like a sigh on the way in and a sigh on the way out. And this can be an inhalation through the nose and an exhalation through the nose, or inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Either way, that sound helps you to bring your mind to focus on the breath, to let go of distractions, and to be in the present moment. And as you're taking these deeper breaths, start to let the body release and relax. So maybe you notice that the heart expands a bit with an inhalation. Maybe you notice that the shoulders soften with your exhalation. Let go of the jaw, the eyes, and the eyebrows. Feel your hips relaxing in the chair. Feel the joints of the spine and down into the legs softening as you breathe, as you come into the present moment. And then take another long inhalation, letting that breath come down through the heart, through the belly, into the abdomen. And as you exhale, let the head drop forward. And take another breath or two to feel the gradual lengthening of the neck. Let that space open between the top of the thoracic spine and the crown of the head. And let the shoulders melt off the sides of the spine, allowing the chin to come farther toward the chest, allowing the back of the neck to lengthen. And then as you're ready, gently lift that chin and slowly turn the face toward the sky. So let the jaw drop open. Let the front of the throat be long. Maybe the eyes open to look toward the sky, or maybe they stay closed. Breathe into that spaciousness across the front of the chest and the length of the throat, and allow that to be expansive. And then exhale to let the head come forward. Let the shoulders soften as you lengthen the back of the neck again, looking down into your lap or in towards your heart. Breathe into that softness of the neck. Exhale to soften the shoulders and the jaw. And then with your next inhalation, gently roll the right ear up over the right shoulder. Turn the face to look toward the front and find the left side of the neck lengthening and opening and softening. Use your breath to let this happen at a calm rate, gradually. And inhaling again, let the head drop forward as you exhale. Rolling around, feeling the changes in the side of the neck. When you come to about the center, begin your inhalation and turn to the other side, left ear coming over the left shoulder, and the right side of the neck lengthening as the face looks forward. And again, breathe into this right side of the neck. Let it change gradually, noticing what you're able to let go of as you breathe. And again, when you're ready to exhale, take the head forward, rolling around so you feel those changes along the side of the neck. And inhale again to roll the right ear over the right shoulder. As you exhale, take the head around the back. So a long neck, a long throat. Take a breath in the center as you open the heart again. Feel that spaciousness of the front of the body, different from your everyday posture. Really open to the sky. And then gently let the left ear come over the left shoulder again. And roll that head forward to look toward the ground. Take a breath in here, opening up the back of the shoulders, the back of the neck. And then roll the left ear over the left shoulder again. Let the spine be tall as the face is looking forward. Extend the right arm out to the right. Wiggle those fingers as you reach out to the right side and let the left side of the neck lengthen even more. Then make a fist with the right hand and point the knuckles down, opening up the outside of the wrist, lengthening the elbows, softening the shoulder, softening the jaw, looking for the length from the knuckles out to the crown of the head. And then gently bring that right hand into the lap and let the head again roll to the center. Continue through the middle, taking the right ear over the right shoulder. Let the heart come open and the spine become tall as the face turns to the front. Extend the left arm out to the left. Wiggle those fingers and reach them away from the center of the body. And then make a fist with the left hand and point the knuckles down. And open up that left wrist. Let the left elbow be long. Let the left side of the neck soften and lengthen. And feel the distance from the crown of the head all the way out to the knuckles. Breathing through this to allow it to change the body little by little. And then gently bring that left hand down. Let the head drop forward into the lap again. Inhale to bring the left ear over the left shoulder. And then continue that circle around. So we take the head to the back, looking up toward the sky, feeling that length in the front of the neck and openness in the heart. And then continue around to the right side and let the chin fall toward the chest again. And from this position, walk the hands forward to the knees, bring the shoulders forward, and take a big breath into the upper back body, separating the shoulder blades apart. And exhaling, bring the shoulders up by the ears, draw the spine up tall, and take those shoulders and elbows back and down. And then bring the shoulders forward again. Take a big breath into the upper back. Exhale to take the shoulders back, softening, bringing the elbows toward each other. And then take a big inhalation into the front of the heart, across the chest. And exhale to slide the shoulders forward again. Pulling the belly button in with that exhale. Inhale to widen across the shoulders. And then exhale to slide those shoulders back again, bringing the elbows toward each other behind you. Inhale to open up the heart center. Exhale and take those shoulders together forward once more. Inhale to breathe big into the back body. And then again, exhale and bring the shoulders up by the ears and take them back and down. And let the arms hang by the sides here. And then lift those shoulders straight up, squeeze into the sides of the neck, and exhale to drop down. And then inhale up to squeeze in, and exhale to drop down, softening in the shoulders, letting the arms be heavy. Inhale and lift those shoulders up, squeeze in, and exhale to drop down. And then slide forward in the chair a bit. Bring the hands to the knees again. Bring those shoulders forward once more, and this time pull the belly in, tuck the tailbone under and round the whole spine. So that lower back gets a lot of length as the head comes forward and the belly pulls back toward the back of the chair. And then grabbing the knees, pull forward the heart, open the throat, let the belly soften, let the pelvis tilt forward, and breathe into that front side. Exhaling, pull the belly in and round the spine again, tucking the tailbone under, lengthening from the tailbone all the way up that curve of the spine to the crown of the head. Pull the belly in, and then inhale again as you draw forward into your seated cow pose. Finding a big arch in the spine, shoulders, elbows back. Inhale into the front side of the body here. Exhale, tucking that tailbone and rounding the spine. Pull the belly in with the exhaling muscles of the core. Let the head drop forward. And once more, inhale to draw that heart forward. Open up. And then return to a neutral position, feeling the sit bones supporting you, feeling the shoulders balanced over the hips, and feeling the head balanced over the shoulders. So a wide open heart and a soft posture that's balanced from front to back. And then bring that tall posture back in the chair, slide to the back of your chair. Take your right hand to the outside of the chair and your left hand across to the opposite knee. And then lift the spine upward. As you exhale, begin to turn to the right and feel this in your lowest part of your spine to begin. So notice the area between the hips and the rib cage, and let that come into a deeper twist as you breathe. And then lift the heart upward and take the right shoulder around to the right. So twisting that upper spine around as a separate piece of the whole spine. Notice the sensations in the heart space and the ribs as you twist. And then press the crown of the head upward and turn the face around to look behind you to the right. And as you twist in all three areas of the spine, notice that the exhalations will take you a little deeper into your twist. Inhalations will refresh the body, and the exhalations wring you out a little bit more. And as you're ready to gently unwind this, take a deep inhalation, slowly coming to center again. And then take the left hand to the chair, side of the chair, right hand across. Inhale tall. Exhale and begin to turn to the left, unwinding your first twist and coming into a lower spine twist. So this area between the rib cage and the hips, let that turn first. Get a little adjustment there. Maybe you feel a couple of clicks. Lift the heart upward and take the left shoulder around to twist the upper spine beyond the lower spine. And then lift the crown of the head up and turn the face around to the left, looking out to your left or behind you in these three parts of the spine, twisting at their own rates. Inhaling to expand, come out of the twist just a little bit, and exhaling to find the deeper twist, maybe getting another little bits of adjustment in the spine. And when you're ready to unwind, turn to center and inhale deeply as you make space for that breath to come in. And then bring the right arm out in front of you, thumb pointing up, and make a fist here. And then we're going to open this right arm out to the right, extending the first finger, and then opening the second finger, and the third finger, and the fourth. Articulating the hand in a similar way to that in which we articulate the spine. Take that arm as far back as it goes with the heart facing forward, and then turn and look toward that hand, twisting in the neck spine. And then turn the face the opposite direction to look directly away from the hand. Tuck the chin in toward the left underarm. Reach through those right fingers out and back behind you, and reach through the crown of the head out in front of you. Breathe into all of this length. And then soften the shoulders as you lift the chin. Turn and look back toward that right arm, and then bring the arm back in, folding the fourth finger and the third finger and the second and the first. So you come back to that fist in the center. Bring the left hand up to mirror that, and then relax the right hand down. Open this left arm up, extending the first finger and the second finger and the third and the fourth. So the fingers are long and separate from one another, and now that arm is reaching back behind you as far as it will go with the heart still facing forward. Turn the face to look toward the left hand, twisting in the neck spine as the heart remains forward. And then turn to look away from that hand in the opposite direction. Tuck the chin in toward the right underarm and reach through the fingers back and out behind you as you reach through the crown of the head in front of you and off to the right. And breathe into that left side of the neck. Make it long. Soften the shoulders as you lift the chin. Turn and look back toward the left hand, and then bring this arm back in, folding in the pinky finger and the ring finger and the middle finger and the first finger. And then take the right arm up again to mirror. And then open them both at the same time. Pointer fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, pinky fingers. Open them up. Take those arms back. Let the heart open forward. Take a big breath into that wide open front side of the body. And then bring these hands back in, keeping the shoulders soft as you bend the fingers one at a time, keeping the neck long and drawing those long arms forward. And then touch the palms together. Bring those hands back into heart center. Interlace the fingers and make some figure eights. So we move in the wrists, we move in the fingers, creating some mobility, reducing inflammation. allowing change in this area of the body that we use all the time. And then come back to center with this. Open the palms downward and then press them out. So the fingers lengthen, the palms open, the shoulders are soft. And then we'll inhale to bring these arms up toward the sky. Exhale to soften the shoulders down. And then inhale, lift the spine a little taller. And exhale the side bend to the right. Pull your belly button in, anchor yourself into the chair as you're reaching out. And then inhale to center, soften the shoulders. Exhale and side bend to the left. Pulling that belly button in as you exhale. And then inhale to center again. Exhale to release the hands, let the palms face forward. Take those arms out to the sides with the thumbs pointing up. And then fold those thumbs down and wrap the fingers around. And then point out through the tops of the thumbs. So the top of the wrist in this position lengthens. Again, the elbows are lengthening. Shoulders can soften down away from ears. Jaw is relaxed. We're just opening up the wrists in another way and finding a little more length in the arms. And then rotate those wrists as you bring the hands back into center. We'll slide forward in the chair and extend the right leg long here. Lifting the spine up tall, flex that right ankle, and then point that ankle. And flex the ankle again, lengthening the back of the leg, and point the ankle, lengthening the top of the leg. And flex again, and point. And then rotate that ankle big in one direction, and switch the direction and rotate the other way. Big rotation. And then flex that ankle again, and just round the toes as if you're grabbing something with the bottom of your foot. Be that dexterous with the bottom of your foot, engaging the arch of the foot there. And then extend the toes. Separate them apart from one another. Make them really wide. And then bring that foot in, press down into the balls of the toes, and lift the toes up. Again, separate those toes. Let the left foot and left ankle be relaxed as you do this. And then release those toes down. Extend the left leg, flexing that ankle, lifting the spine up tall. And then point the ankle and flex the ankle again, lengthening the back of the leg. And point the ankle, feeling that length in the front of the leg through the foot, the ankle, and the shin. And then flex again and point again. And then rotate this ankle. I want to get a lot of range of motion in the ankles to help with our stability and flexibility and balance as we walk. And then rotate the other direction and flex that ankle again. And then round the toes. Just as if you were grabbing something with your hands, you can grab something with your foot. Feel like you have that much dexterity in the foot. And then extend the toes and open them apart from one another. A little brain exercise to find where those toe muscles are. Then bring the foot back in, press into the balls of the toes and lift the toes up, separate them from one another. Let the right foot and right ankle be soft as you do this. And then relax that down. Extend the right leg again. Lift the spine up into its tallest position. And then exhale to fold forward, taking the support of the left knee. And as you inhale, lengthen the spine up taller and draw the heart forward. As you exhale, fold a little deeper at the hip crease, allowing some length to come into the back of the right leg. So your breath helps you to listen to the body, helps you to be curious about what's possible in terms of lengthening some areas. And it helps to bring you into the present moment so that you can focus on the simple process of lengthening muscles and release other noise. So take another breath that lengthens the spine up and out. Another sigh to maybe fold just a little bit more And allow the back of that right leg to soften and grow longer. And then press up, come to a tall seated position again. Draw this right knee in, interlace fingers around that right shin. Lift the spine up tall and pull the knee in and take a deep breath into the belly on the right side, massaging your internal organs. And then exhaling, round your spine away from the knee. Let the spine soften, let the head come forward. Then inhale, lift up. Again, engage the core muscles as you pull the knee in with the arm muscles. Breathe into the right side of the belly and massage that. And then flex this right ankle. Cross it over the outside of the left knee or cross at the left ankle. Lift the spine up tall again. And then use the right hand to press the right knee away a little bit. Lifting upward, pressing outward. You may even find yourself leaning back just a little bit, pulling with the left hand on the ankle, keeping that ankle flexed to protect the knee. You can open up the right hip. So notice what you feel in that right hip. Be curious with your breath, with your mind, what is happening in the body. And then gently bring that knee toward the center and take it over toward the left side of the body while you keep the heart facing forward, opening up this outside of the hip and thigh. And then take both hands behind, lift that foot up off of the knee and place the other foot down. And open and close, swinging this gait a little bit. Get some new synovial fluid in that right hip. And then return to center. Extend the left leg out, lift the spine up tall, fold forward, taking the support of that right knee. And again, use your inhalations to lengthen your spine up out of the crown of your head. Draw your heart forward so you're really folding from the hip crease. And then as you exhale, you can sigh into a release of the back of that left leg. Let it go. Let it change. Let the feeling and the sound of the breath assist you in calming your nervous system so that the signals that you send to the back of the left leg are relaxing and calming. And then see if you get calming messages back from the back of that left leg. Allow yourself to enjoy these changes in the body by breathing into where you are, honoring where you are, and inviting change rather than forcing it. And then press down into that right knee, lifting the spine up tall again. Bend the left knee and interlace fingers around that left shin. Draw the spine up tall, pull the knee in toward the body, and take a deep breath into the left side of the belly. And then as you exhale, let the spine round and soften. You can let the head come forward a little bit, resting those core muscles. And then inhale to lift the spine up again. Engage the core, pulling in and up. Engage the arms, pulling that knee in toward the body, and take another breath. And then exhale to flex that ankle, cross over the outside of the right knee. Come to a tall seated position here. This foot can also be on the outside of the ankle if you like. Press that left hand into the inner left knee to introduce some opening into the left hip. Keeping this left ankle flexed keeps the knee from twisting, so that will give you some comfort. Right hand can pull back on the ankle. Spine can lift up toward the sky, and the breath assists in opening that left hip. And the mind can really investigate that. Notice what you feel. This is not a position that we visit with our daily activities very often. So you can really become interested in this with the mind as you open up. And then gently bring that knee across the body for a little bit of a counter stretch. Heart stays facing forward. You feel a little different lengthening sensations in the outside of the hip. And then pull that foot up and off, place it down, open and close the knee from side to side. And then make a little V with the knees. So you're tall, and we're gonna do a move that incorporates a lot of what we have been opening up and moving around. So bring your hands to grab your ladle and make some small circles here in the center. So engaging a tall spine, bending the elbows a little bit, bending or moving in the shoulders. And then switch direction and take a more medium stir. So you come out over the knees, in a little bit, and out in front of you a little bit. So we're starting to engage the core body, starting to engage some muscles of the legs with strength and balance, stability here. Then switch your direction again and make this the biggest circle that feels comfortable for you today. So maybe you're really folding forward at the waist. Maybe you're rounding that spine as you come around the back. You're reaching across the body in a little bit of a twist. You're opening up areas of the back body. So it's a nice combination move to exercise the whole body. And then switch direction again, go back to that medium stir. So you're still feeling this in the feet, the support that you get from the legs, and engaging the core here as you rotate. And then switch direction one more time and return to the small stir. So you can feel the core muscles helping the spine to be tall. The shoulders are soft, but they're in motion, and the elbows and wrists are getting a little. And then come back to center. And bring the palms to face forward. Take the heart forward and come into a cow pose with the knees open. So we breathe into a softening front side of the body, a wide open heart. And then turn those palms in toward the inner knees and round the spine, tuck the tailbone, come into a seated cat pose. And then gently come up to center, bring the knees together, and we'll finish our practice with some mindful breathing and movement. So grab a block if you have one, bring it out in front of you. If you do not have a block, you can just take the support of your legs when you need it. So bring the arms to sides. With your next inhalation, lift up toward the sky. Exhaling, bend the elbows into cactus arms and fold partway forward at your hips so you have a long spine here. And then inhale to lift up again, opening the heart, looking up a little bit. Exhaling, take hands to knees and round the spine. Tuck the tailbone, bring the head forward. Go to the end of that exhalation with intention. When you're ready to inhale, draw the heart forward, take the shoulders back, tip the pelvis forward, breathe all the way in. And then drape the belly forward over the lap. Take the left hand to the block or to one of your legs. And sweep the right arm up with an inhalation. So twisting from the base of the spine out through the crown. Breathe all the way in. And then exhale to unwind that. Place the right hand on the block. And then inhale to sweep the left arm up, leading with the left shoulder, feeling that twist from the tailbone out to the skull. And then exhale to unwind that. Fold into your lap. So let the head drop, let the arms drop. Or if it's more comfortable, you can take the hands to the knees for your forward fold, whatever feels good. Take a deep breath into the back side of the body. And as you're ready to exhale, bring the arms out to the side so you can use the strength of the arms and the back and the legs to lift you all the way up. Inhale as your palms come to touch overhead. And exhale the hands down to heart center. And take another inhalation to lift those arms out and up. Breathe in fully. Exhale to bend. Bending the elbows and folding at the hips. Inhale to lift and open. Exhale to round and tuck. Inhale to extend and expand. Exhale to drape forward, bringing the right hand to the block. Inhale to sweep that left arm open into a twist. Exhale to unwind. Inhale to sweep the right arm open. Exhale to unwind. Drop into your forward fold. Let the head go. Let the arms go. Let the spine lengthen. Breathe deeply into your lower back. And swan dive up, engaging the legs and the arms and the spine. Inhale to touch the palms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale and exhale. Slide back into your chair, finding the floor under your feet, finding the support of the lap for your hands, either with palms down, more grounding, or palms up, receiving inspiration. Take as many breaths as you like, as much rest as is fitting for the close of your practice. With palms at heart center, I say to you, Namaste.